What's up guys, this is Eddie, welcome to a new video. Electricity healer, let's go. Alright, so first thing first, this is the best looking power in the game, electricity, and I know a lot of people just love it because how it looks, but most of the people are going for DPS. You need to learn your support roles. Support roles are really needed in the game. Alright, so what you're gonna do is, if you're gonna be healing with electricity, you have to look at restoration. So restoration is combined with dominance to determine the potency of healing and shield abilities. Okay, sure, but the thing is, the more restoration you have, the more you're gonna heal. It's as simple as that. So I am right now 356 CR, I'm on test server. So we're gonna look at the gear mods. Gear mods is gonna be Restorative Adapter for weapon, Supercharged Farm and Bloom 3 for head socket, Focused Restoration for neck, Accelerated Flux for back, Power Efficiency for chest, Restorative Overcharge, you can just leave it blank, it doesn't matter. Regenerative Shielding for hands, it is kind of bugged right now, it is not working as intended, but so you can go for maximum damage as well. For feet, Tumbling Master, but since I'm super speed, I'm using Tumbling Master. You can use Deadly Block, Explosive Block, it's up to you. So now we're gonna look at the augments. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go for restoration, obviously. So there are different type of augments, obviously precise, mighty, dominating. So go for restorations, and depending on your CR, which DLC you can access, go for the highest DLC you can access and get those augments from that DLC. So right now I am using Restoring Totality Inductor, which is from Legion of Doom DLC. And so these are for adaptive augments. For origin augments, you're also going to go for restoring implants. It's going to give you some extra restoration if you rank them up. And as far as the base mods are concerned, you're going to go for restoration in support and power in health and power sockets. Might and precision, it depends which kind of DPS you are, but if you're only healing, I would go for precision. So precision, restoration, and power. Now we're gonna go and take a look at the artifacts. Main three artifacts for healing are gonna be Transformation Card, Page of Destiny, and Purple Healing Ray. These are the three artifacts which, if you level them up, you can switch back and forth between healing powers, and you don't even have to level up another artifact. So what Transformation Card do is basically you will gain 20% critical chance and 30% critical magnitude on your attacks and heals basically. So you will get extra healing done. Because of this, you will also get 3% restoration. The second artifact is Page of Destiny. It's one of the most important artifact for healing in game right now. It's really great. So what it does is, you can see Revivify. It means when a group heals a player above 40% health, it places a stack of Revivify on them for 30 seconds. So if your group mate's health is 40% or above and you use your group healing, it will place a stack of Revivify, right? And you can place around 10 stacks, maximum of 10 stacks for 30 seconds. And it also refreshes total duration of existing stack, blah, blah, blah. But so whenever your group mate's health drops below 40%, Revivify will trigger, and whatever stacks you have basically placed, it will heal them at the same time of all those Revivify stacks. It will basically expand all those stacks. So it's really good. You can get a quick, really good burst heal from that. You don't have to worry about using a power. It will basically automatically heal your group mates whenever their health drops below 40%, only if you have placed enough stacks, right? Also, it increases healing of your group heal by 20%, so this is really good. And if your artifact is ranked above 200, it will also heal up to 2 additional targets, so 3 people in total if you are ranked 200. Really helpful in elite rates and even low rates. Also, it gives you 4% restoration, so get Page of Destiny. Number 3 is Purple Healing Ray. So whenever you use any kind of healing, like priority heal or group heal, you will charge your Purple Healing Ray. Whenever your Purple Healing Ray is charged, you will see a purple circle beneath you, and that means your Purple Healing Ray is charged, and now you can use that. So there are 2 ways to use that. One is to use a priority heal, which will give you Ipion's Grace, and whenever you use a priority heal, it will place a shield on you and one of another target which really needs healing. So that shield is not that strong, but it will absorb around 20% of incoming damage for 8 seconds. Now it also resets your cooldown for priority heal and group heal, so you can do some extra healing and restore 20% power. But the second option is group healing. So when you have that purple circle beneath you, that means your purple healing ray is charged. So when you use your group heal, it will place a heal over time on you and your allies, like all of them. Also, it will increase heal over time value by 25%, so that's really good, and also resets cooldown of priority heal and group heal and restores 20% power. So I really usually go for group healing instead of priority heal. So because like shield is not that great, but the heal over time will help you in the long run and make your run smoother. Also, it gives you 4% restoration. So these are the 3 base augments, and the 4th one which you're gonna get is Eye of Gemini, and it's optional. You don't have to be an Eye of Gemini healer. So what Eye of Gemini does is basically it will spawn a caster's watch whenever you pop a supercharge below you. It's gonna be a big green circle. So that green circle is basically an indication that you have caster's watch active. But what it actually does is it puts an invisible aura on you. So if you have Caster's Watch active, it will restore 3% health and 2% supercharge every second for like 6 seconds for the people who are close to you. It will also give you 5% dominance, health and restoration if you are standing in Caster's Watch. So when you pop your green circle, make sure you are close to your group mates and just stand in the center of the green circle and let everybody come to you, and that way you can give them supercharge again and again. We will talk about that in detail in a few seconds. And this Eye of Gemini will also give you 4% restoration. So these are the artifacts you're going to focus on. Let's go and take a look at the skill points. So as a weapon, we're going to be using Brawling into Martial Arts. So get Brawling and go to Martial Arts, get these, and then go back and get the enhanced Shuriken Storm Mastery. So it's quick, it works. Under Super Speed or Flight or Acrobat, make sure you get that, the first one. Then go down, and if you have extra skill points, get these 5 innates: Restraint Resistant and Knockback Resistance. It will basically give you 10% Impulse Resistance, 10% Encase and Root Resistance, Restraint Resistance. So you won't get juggled, encased, or stuff like that. Then if you have extra skill points, get these 3. These will basically get you extra power. Now, if you're Super Speed, get Speed Drain. It works really good, and I'm gonna tell you in a second why. Under Iconic Powers, go for Fireman Bloom, get that. But if you're gonna be a full healer, you don't have to get that. But if you're gonna be Eog Healing, get that. So under stat points, there are 2 things. Well, I like to go for Super Powered. It will give me 10% power and 25% power regeneration. Some people like to go Hybrid because it gives you 5% restoration. But the thing is, if you have you're wearing OP gear and stuff like that, you have high skill points, you don't need this 5% restoration, and you can actually get this 5% restoration just with Compound Omega. So the difference is this will regenerate power automatically, and you will have to do weapon taps to get your power back. And with Brawling, it's not that easy to get your power back. So go for Super Powered, works really well. Then go for Critical Healing Chance, Critical Healing Magnitude, and then put everything in Restoration. And as I said before, Restoration is the main innate we're focusing on. And then if you have extra skill points, you go for Dominance. And why Dominance? Because you can see, where is it? You can see right over here. So Dominance is combined with Restoration to determine the potency of healing and shield abilities. So if you put your skill points in Dominance, you're basically increasing your healing out and you're making your shield stronger. So some people like to go for power, but I would like to go for Dominance, and I would suggest you guys go for Dominance too. It will work if you have good enough skill points. So now let's go and take a look at the loadout real quick. So this is the loadout. So first one is gonna be our priority heal and Bioelectric Surge. You can quickly cast it. It's only 0.5 second cooldown, but the power cost is 250, so be careful when you cast it. This is the priority heal, which works with Purple Healing Ray as well, which will give you a shield, as I said before. So whenever you will cast Bioelectric Surge, it will heal you instantly and another most injured group mate, so 2 people basically. Number 2 is Recover. It's a group heal. It will heal you and up to 3 members, but since we are using Page of Destiny, like it says right over there, group heal heals up to 2 additional targets. So when you're using this, it will heal you and up to 5 other group mates. So really good burst heals. Number 3 is Electrogenesis. It's a heal over time. Now people might not use it. I just like to use it. It's a small heal over time and it works. So I like to keep this up all the time and works really good. Number 4 is Capacitor. So this is a very interesting power. It works exactly as Page of Destiny. So basically, whenever your group mate's health falls below 45% within the next 30 seconds, some of the health will be restored, right? But the best part is it instantly restores health to yourself and 7 most injured group members. So it heals everybody instantly. So combine that with Page of Destiny. This will trigger at 45%, Page of Destiny will trigger at 40%. They work really good. So always make sure to pop this and this all the time. Number 5 is Flux. This is your shield. It will prevent you and 3 other group mates from damage, incoming damage. Number 6 is Galvanize, and this is optional. So this is basically your close range heal, and this is the only power, I think, in my knowledge, if I'm not wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, this is the only power which can heal your allies even if they're not in group. So let's say you're doing a bounty in open world and you're not in group with anybody. If you spam Galvanize, it can heal everybody around you. So this is really good, and I like to use it all the time. And in some cases you can use group Transitor. This is a shield, but it costs 10,000 supercharge. So if there are 2 healers, let's say you're doing elite and one of the healers is spamming Eog, so this means you're gonna get your supercharge back really fast. So you can use group Transitor, and it's a very strong heal plus heal over time. So you can use that. Other Invigorate and other powers are useless for this, but in this scenario we are gonna use Galvanize. So this is the loadout. Now let's go to Doomed Metropolis to test our loadout, and I'll tell you in a second why. Alright, so we are in Doomed Metropolis, and as you can see, because of the stat clamps, I am 153 CR right now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna find this Doomsday Spore Cloud. So this is when you stand inside the Doomsday Spore Cloud, it's gonna put a damage over time on you, and that way you can test your healing and healer loadout. So because of the stat clamp, right now restoration is 7,800, but doesn't matter, you can still test it out. So what I like to do is, let's go and quickly do that. So I always activate my Biocapacitor and Electrogenesis. So these two I want to keep up all the time. And then what you can do is, if your health gets low, or if your group mates health gets low, use recover as much as possible, then activate Electrogenesis again. So use recover most of the time, because that's gonna charge your Page of Destiny. And so you're using this, and if you really need instant heal, go for Galvanize using this. And the best part of electricity is that you can clip every single power. It doesn't matter which power you're healing, you're using, you can clip all 6 powers. And now we are using powers to heal us, and you can see this purple circle beneath us. That's the purple healing ray. So there are 2 ways to use it, as I said before. First one is to pop your priority heal, and it will give us this shield, and another group mate this shield, whoever requires it. So we need that. And if we go for this, let me go to combat real quick. So if we go for this Biocapacitor, and we're charging our Page of Destiny, now again our purple healing ray is charged. So if I pop my group heal again, this time instead of our shield, we're gonna get heal over time from purple healing ray. So I will pop my group heal again, and that's our purple healing ray is doing our heal over time. Then the second thing is, when you can use shield. This will give you some time to get your health back and get you some power back. And some people make this mistake that when they are using shield, they keep on spamming their powers. So unless your group mates are low health, sure, pop your shield and use your powers to get their health back to 100%. But once they are 100%, stop wasting your power. Wait for the shield to go away and then use your powers, heal over time or whatever. But just don't spam powers. And also you're gonna be doing your weapon combos in between to get your supercharge up really fast. So this is what I like to do. So now I have the shield up. I'm still getting heal over time. So there we go. Don't have to spam any power. Now the shield's gone. So now we're gonna do this and get Galvanize going. So we have some heal over time going on and some burst heals going on. So there we go. So this is basically the rotation and loadout for electricity. It's really easy. It can get a little bit, power hungry, but don't worry about it. So now we're gonna quickly take a look at, let me go and get out of the combat. So yeah, now let's go and take a look at the Eog Healing. So for Eog Healing, what you're going to do is you're going to place one of these artifacts with Eog. So I like to go for Page of Destiny, because with Page of Destiny I already have a Biocapacitor in my loadout as electricity, so I can use Eye of Gemini instead. You can either go for Purple Healing Ray as well, or transformation card. It's up to you. So what we're gonna do is, now we have Eog, we're gonna go to our loadout and we're gonna put Farm and Bloom, as I said before, and replace Galvanize with it. So Farm and Bloom here, this is our 2500 supercharge and our cooldown is 30 seconds. Then we're gonna replace Electrogenesis and put it over here, and we're gonna replace Electrogenesis with Speed Drain. Now this is a super speed supercharge, so if you're flight, you can use Dust Off, but it might not work as well. For Acrobat, it's I think perfect poise, so you can use that. So these two are 2500 supercharge cost and only 30 seconds cooldown. And this is the reason we're using it, because this is the lowest supercharge cost in the game. So our focus is to get supercharges with low supercharge cost, so we can pop it again and again. So both are 30 seconds. Let me show you. Let's go there. Where is the cloud? And there we go. So for Eog to activate, you need to be in combat. Once you're in combat, you're gonna pop this and your supercharge will start recovering again. So, well, I don't have supercharge right now. Let me quickly get it so I can tell you what to do. Alright, so my supercharges are charged now. So what you're gonna do is basically, as you can see, both of the supercharges are 30 seconds. They both have 30 seconds cooldown. So let's say you pop this. Now we have 30-second cooldown. You're getting this, your supercharge up. So as soon as your supercharge, you can see a timer on your supercharge. As soon as it hits, 6 o'clock, you're gonna pop the second one. So basically at 15 seconds, you're gonna pop the second one. So then we're gonna do this again. So by the time our second supercharge reaches at, 6 o'clock, our first supercharge will be out of cooldown. And there we go, 6 o'clock, and that's out of cooldown. So we pop this again, and there we go. So we can pop Eog again and again, like this basically. So really good for raids, and especially elite raids. DPSs are gonna be really happy with it. Even trolls, you can get them, supercharges filled, and they can burn faster. They can give you extra power and stuff like that. And with Eog, as you can see, we're only using, group heal and priority heal. And to be honest, it can get a little bit of power hungry, but you can actually heal the whole raid with just these two powers, priority heal and group heal. So pop your shield whenever you can, and then just do recover and wait for everybody's health to wait for the shield to go down or everybody else to go down, and then you can do this again. Use Biocapacitor to heal like up to 8 people. So really good. And that's it about Eog. So now let's go and take a quick look at battle healing. Okay, so for battle healing, there are two ways to do it. One is might based and one is precision based. Precision means you're gonna be doing damage with your weapons, and might means you're gonna be doing damage with your powers. So, but I prefer precision. Precision is really good right now, and you can, do some great damage. But keep in mind, if you are in healer role and you're trying to do battle healing, there is a damage penalty as healer role. So you will always be doing around 50% less damage than a normal DPS. Don't try to beat a DPS. Your role is still to, heal plus give them some advantage as a DPS. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna be wearing full DPS gear with the DPS mods and everything. Your augments are still restoring based on restoration. Your everything is same. But for artifacts, what you're gonna do is you're gonna be using transformation card. You're gonna use Grimorium instead of Page of Destiny. And what I like to do is I like to go for strategist card as well for Purple Healing Ray. But it's up to you. Both have kind of same thing. So, but the difference is this will give you 4% precision, and Purple Healing Ray will only give you 4% restoration, power and health. This will also put heal over time for 8 seconds. So that's why I like to use strategist card. But obviously this will give me extra healing options, give me some heal over time, give me some power, resets cooldown, and I can get some extra shield. So it's your choice. So there are these options, but I just like to go full on transformation card, strategist card, and Grimorium. So looking at the skill points, our skill points are going to be obviously brawling into weapon mastery, same as before. Super speed, we're going to get everything just like before, get speed drain. And on iconic powers, we're gonna get Robot Sidekick and From and Bloom. Now, the Robot Sidekick is optional. It's up to you if you don't want to get it. Stat points, we're gonna go for Super Power. Then we're gonna go for Critical Attack Chance, Critical Attack Weapon, Critical Attack Damage. And then we're gonna go for Critical Healing Chance and Critical Healing Magnitude. Then put everything in Precision because we are going for, Battle Healing. And then if you have extra skill points, like I only have 8 skill points, I'm a test server. So if you have extra skill points, you can go for Restoration and put everything in Restoration if you have extra skill points. So looking at the loadout, there are a few options you can do. This is what I like to use in some situations. I can sometimes replace, Electrogenesis with Bioelectric Surge, and I like to use this as well. So what you're gonna do is make sure you have, Wired in your loadout. This is your weapon buff, which will give you some extra damage out of your weapon attacks. So you have Electrogenesis, you have Wired, you have Biocapacitor just like before, you have Galvanize, to do some quick healing, and Robot Sidekick and Circuit Breaker. So Circuit Breaker is your supercharge. It's only 5,000, but the cooldown time is really awesome. So only 15-second cooldown, so you can pop it every 15 seconds. And this is really good. So if you have a second healer in your group, make him to run EOG and Golden. So this is basically my loadout for battle healing. And there is one more option. Some people like to do, battle healing plus EOG. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna replace Strategist card or Grimorium with EOG. And once you have that, you can get rid of, Robot Sidekick. You can still run Circuit Breaker, but run From and Bloom instead. Or you can run, Speed Drain and From and Bloom. So same thing, you're gonna be doing weapon attacks, clipping your powers, doing this. Make sure you heal your group mates. Don't just keep on doing DPSing. You are never gonna beat a proper DPS as battle healing. But you will be doing way more damage than a normal healer. So this is basically my rotation. You can pop your EOG whenever you're in combat. So EOG, and there's your green circle, so you can heal that, and just doing weapon combos will help. So other thing you can do is to pop your Flex Sorter. It will give you some extra precision based on your damage, and also it will give you you can use Compound Omega, so you can do that. And wow, look at that feat. So anyways, so this is it for electricity healing. If you have any questions, just comment down in the comment section below and I'll get back to you. I hope I covered everything. So this is it. I'll see you guys next time.